Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will be going over different fishing line and their application. The three that we will be going over today are monofilament, thermofilament, and braided fishing lines. Before we get started, I just wanted to quickly mention that my Instagram has tons more posts on tips and tricks on helping you get more fish on your adventures. My Instagram username and link will be in the description of the video. Please feel free to check it out. Anywho, let's get back to the main topic of discussion. Monofilament is produced by extruding plastic fibers into a single continuous filament and left untwisted. It is smooth, clear, and offers moderate amounts of stretch. Monofilament is also available in special colors to improve visibility above the wire while keeping it invisible for the fish. High-performance line produced by thermal bonding of small fibers is called thermofilament. Featuring a smaller diameter per pound test than monofilament, performance lines such as Spectra sell at a higher price point because its composition is more lavish than nylon or Darcon, but most anglers consider them to be worth its value because they offer more sensitivity, abrasion resistance, and knot strength, while they also have low stretch and next to no line memory. Braided lines are a bit thinner and more common for fishing larger species. Most of the time, it is composed of cotton fibers braided into one continuous line. Other times, the cotton is supplemented for other man-made woven fibers. Some fisheries and club waters have banned braided line because of its misuse by some anglers. It seems that because braided line offers a thinner diameter than monofilament or thermofilament, most anglers are using upwards of 60-pound test in an attempt to drag fish out of the weeds and snags with no regard to the fish's mouth. Anglers in doing so have no regard to the fish's survival after release, having devastating effects, hindering the fish's ability to hunt or forage for food. The line stretch has everything to do with the sensitivity and your ability to feel the fish. Not to say that stretch is a bad attribute to have when trawling, for example, because the stretch acts as sort of a shock absorber. It makes the difference when hooking a soft-mouthed fish such as salmon. Line with moderate stretch is good for trawling because it makes the difference between hooking the fish or ripping the hook right out of its mouth. Common monofilament has more stretch than braided or high-tech line, but it takes more room up on the spool. Castability is truly something you need to beat to your own drum to, as it has everything to do with what you want as an outcome. If you're more of an active fisherman, then you probably want some kind of fishing line that would provide a smooth release of line from the bail. The smoother the release, the more accurate your cast is at the end of the day. If you are more of a static angler, then accuracy means very little to you, and it's more about the distance. A smooth release of line also comes into play here, but it's more so about the line coming out without any tension. Be sure that the line's test matches the average weight of the targeted species, is capable of absorbing shock loads when the fish hits, and has enough strength in the knot areas. If casting far is in fact your goal, I would recommend a separate type of line from the main three we are discussing called Superline. You initially may think it's just another braided line, when in fact Superline is comprised of super microdynema fibers instead of cotton like regular braid. The effect of this portmanteau, if you will, or hybrid combination is that it creates a slick, strong, and durable line that allows for a smooth cast with the same line stretch and sensitivity as braid. Bait casting on a lake, for example, requires a lighter and more sensitive line than saltwater game fish because it is more of an active fishing and the targeted species are generally smaller. Line memory refers to a line's ability to retain its shape after deformation. A line with a lot of memory remembers the loop that develops when wound up on a spool. Lines with no memory stay straight when they come off the spool. As a result, develop less friction on the guide and reels, which enables for longer and smoother casts. All in all, universally, when buying fishing line, it is best to buy lots. You will find that you will lose and use more than you would expect. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you learned something. Remember to please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Share with me something that you think I'd left out. Yeah, thank you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.